Just a sense of this case, some context with regards to this case.
Well, Blaine, the case has actually been transferred to the Postmansburg Magistrates Court, and the three boys will appear in court A behind me in a couple of minutes. Of course, there's some community interest. I can see public order policing who are also here just in anticipation because some of the learners that Itumeleng Witbooi went to school with also indicated that they will be attending the court case in numbers to show their solidarity and for asking that the three boys be denied bail and remain in custody. Of course, they have been in custody since the incident. They allegedly stoned Itumeleng Witbooi to death. He succumbed to his injuries a bit later. And they have appeared last week. They appeared in the Live Acres Magistrates Court, and then their case was then transferred to the Postmansburg Magistrates Court, where they'll make their second appearance in a few minutes from now. There are a number of community members already here. We've also seen political parties, especially the EFF, of course, very vocal and here at the court. Inside the court is also a lot of people in attendance already waiting for the appearance of the three boys. Of course, they can't be identified yet and we can't show their faces because they are underage.
Sure.
Blaine?
Speaking about their age, Ulrich, how old are these three boys?
They are the same age as Itumeleng Witbooi. They were 17. He was 17, and they are also the same age. So they're underage, and that's why we are unable, of course, to reveal their identities or to show their faces. The incident actually happened at a local high school, Blinkklip Secondary School, where Itumeleng did his schooling. And a lot of people in this area, concerned parents, spoke to us last week as well, raising concern about the number of violent incidents, especially in this area, in terms of learner against learner violence, and especially some of them say gangsters also threatening learners at school. So quite a big concern for parents and learners here is violence at school.
Right.
We also spoke last week to the education department, who also... Yes, Blaine?
Carry on, Ulrich.
Who last week also raised the concern about violence in schools, especially in this area. They still need to reveal their plans in terms of upping security at these schools that they deem to be hotspots. So we'll listen and watch out for that as well. Of course, Itumeleng Witbooi will be buried tomorrow here at Postmansburg. So the family also preparing, to lay him to rest.
Ulrich, I know that the investigations are still continuing, but what are you hearing from police with regards to the circumstances surrounding the death of this learner?
We did ask them again this morning, Blaine, and they're unsure about what started the fight that led to the death of Itumeleng Witbooi. Of course, we know that he was stoned to death or was stoned by the three boys, and he later died as a result of the injuries. Some of some of his family members also said that according to the hospital where he went to, in search of treatment, that there was also a stab wound on his head. And a lot of people actually hoping that the circumstances and the why this happened will come out in court as either today or as the trial progresses.
All right, Ulrich, appreciate you reporting. Ulrich Hendricks there. Thank you very much indeed. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Get you more news at the top of the hour.